All right, let's get this started. Welcome back, Phoenix Nation. This is Razor with Burly Dad Gaming, and we are wrapping up the final. We are wrapping up the final week of the season, of the regular season, and depending on how things go, we do have a shot of making it possibly to the MAC championship game. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I would say the percentage is about 0.15% that we actually make it. We need a lot of different things to happen, and chances of that probably not very good. So, other than that, Green Bay is at UConn this week for a non-conference game. And I believe this is a home and home series, I think. And we'll probably have UConn coming to Green Bay next season, I would believe. But let's just get this going because I want to see what happens with the off season here. So, and if we get a bowl game or not. We are bowl eligible, but that doesn't mean necessarily that we will get a bowl game. Because there's quite a few teams in the MAC actually, I think that are actually, let's look at that. I think there's quite a few teams in here that are actually bowl eligible. And I'm pretty sure EA has the game program to only take a certain amount. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's only 4 teams right now. Depending on Buffalo, on Ohio, what they do, I believe they're playing each other, so only one of them is going to make it to 500. And then Bowling Green has a shot to go 6-6 too. So, it'll be interesting. I think we're going to get a bowl bid, or a bowl invite, I should say. Who that's going to be against, who knows, and what bowl it'll be, no clue. So let's get this game out of the way. We are UConn is 8-3. They have a pretty decent team, as you can see. They're almost a 70 overall team, and but Green Bay's been on a roll. And I think this is going to be a competitive game. And let's see what's going to happen. What's UConn got for home? They got anything fun? Home option, all blues. That looks pretty nice. Oh, the old C on the helmet. That's... I like the old blues. I don't know what it is. I really feel I'm a real fan of the all solid colors or the all whites. I think those always look sharper for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna stick with the all whites. So yeah, O'Neill's been playing well lately. He's been playing better ever since we gave him that rest. And hopefully he can keep it going and lead something into I mean, if we could get a bowl victory in our first season in the FBS, I'd be pretty happy about it. Can't ask for any more. I still am pretty shocked that we do have 6 wins. I was guessing maybe 3. I did not think we would get to 6, but we are in the MAC too, so I mean, I'm sure that probably helps a little bit. MAC is usually at the bottom of the conferences with SBC. They're usually fighting it out for who's worse. That was scary. I don't think I've ever seen a hole that big on a kickoff return. So it seems that they have a pretty decent wide receiver here. And looks like they're coming out spread formation right away. So if they're going to be passing a ton, we might be in trouble a little bit. We're a little light on the back end. Secondary struggles mightily sometimes, gives up a lot of big plays. fights, gets 3rd and inches. Here comes QB sneak for a first down. No, Gorilla, it's not injury. It's not injury week for Phoenix Nation too. I have the injuries turned up a little bit, so they're a little bit more consistent, but they're still... I mean, like you saw, Chase Freeman got injured midseason, and he was knocked out for the whole season. I mean, I get injuries, but probably still a little light compared to what realistic would be. I just don't like doing the whole injury weeks, turning it up and down. So I turned them up a little bit more, so I do get them more frequently than you probably would normally notice in a dynasty. But not as many long-term ones, I guess I should say. So we hold UConn. UConn comes out for the field goal, and it is good. And UConn goes up 3-0. So Green Bay's going to get the ball for the first time in the game. And they're going to start out at the 23-yard line, looks like. So Neal, 69% completion, 1,600 yards, 9 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's definitely does not have the stats that you would think you would see for a 6-5 team, but oh, that was lucky and probably should have been a pick. There we go. Give it to that man. Here's the spin. Keontae Tyson, 26-yard rush. Can't remember. I think he's a senior. We're going to miss him. Should have broke out there. I'm actually kind of surprised he tried cutting that back in. And Mr. O'Neal goes down. Yeah, look at that. See how that lineman is just standing there, not doing anything? It's like, dude, help out. He dropped that? Wow. I gotta see who that was. He's getting a scholarship hold. Yeah, apparently I have some moderator settings that that went in there and took out your comment there, Griller. I think I went with the standard stuff. I didn't really look into it that much because I didn't really want to deal with it. So I wonder if this is going to be one of those games where we look terrible in the first half and then we come out gangbusters in the second. because things aren't, I would say, not looking very good right now. Gave up a sack, dropping passes, leaving guys wide open. I mean, the first quarter's almost done and we have 1 first down. Make the oh. We're not tackling. Oh, look at that. 0 passing yards in the first quarter. Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is so hit or miss. Up and down, up and down. So, what was it? Like I want to say week 10, I think we switched back to the Oregon playbook. We haven't touched it since. And we've had, good games. And then we've had just terrible games. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just one of those things where you really have to pick a playbook, I think, and just stick to it and build your team around it. And if guys aren't playing, well, just go with somebody else. Because I can tell you one thing from my research that I've done now. I can tell you I will never, ever recruit a guy who has roller coaster ever again. Because when they are bad, they are so bad. And UConn gets in for a touchdown, and they're going to be up 10-0 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Mel Brown, right up the gut, nobody there. We're looking a little off right now. I'm starting to feel that this might be a letdown after that huge victory over Toledo. Come on, guys. Hold blocks just a little bit. Give him some room. Give him a little bit, and he just takes off. Third and 4. We cannot go 3 and out here. And, ooh, nice hurdle. Who's that? Was that Teague? Is Tyson hurt? I haven't seen him out there in quite a few plays. Oh, there's another first down. Quick little pitch there. Yeah, Tyson must have got hurt because I haven't seen him in. That's not good. And of course, we've got a backup running back in, and now we're just feeding him the ball. But when Tyson's in there, we barely give it to him. Makes no sense. Oh, Williamson. Williamson tried to come back and make the catch on that and just couldn't haul it in. And UConn's going to get the ball back here with 2:49 left in the second. We need D to get a turnover here or get a 3 and out, get that ball back because this, if they go down and score, that might be game over because our team is definitely not cut out for scoring tons of points in a short amount of time. So here we go, 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going to run. And it's wide open up the middle. And it takes 6 guys to tackle him. Grabbed in the middle for a couple more yards. They're moving pretty easily here. Going to be in field goal range pretty soon. There we got some defense with a knockdown. So 3rd and 10. Doesn't so much pressure. Quarterback takes off and he's got tons of room and gets hit by 5 guys and doesn't fumble. That hurts. Oh, there we go. There's a pick in the middle of the field. Oh, get out of his way. Is that Taj Cole? That's Taj Cole's with the pick. And almost took it back for a pick 6. Taj Cole's moved into the sub linebacker position after the injury of Freeman, and has been playing pretty well there. And looks like Tyson's back in the game, but he got stuffed on that first run. Come on, line. Hold up. We got blitz coming. Corner. Williamson goes up for the snag and can't haul it in and goes out of bounds on the catch. Wow. It's like we didn't even try to score a touchdown. So 4th and 12, Phoenix lines up for a field goal just to get some points on the board. Oh, I thought he missed it. Oof. He just barely made that. And the Phoenix is on the board, 10-3. So I believe the Phoenix is getting the kick to start the second half. So as long as we can hold UConn here and not let them score, Phoenix will be sitting pretty nice going into the second half with a chance to tie the game. Yeah, Tosh Coles is having a game. He's got 5 tackles, already a pick. So 3rd and 4, if we can hold him here, maybe we'll get the ball back with a little bit of time. Be able to do something. And he fumbles, and a lineman picks it up, and we are on it. And the Phoenix do call a timeout with 20 seconds left. And we'll be getting the ball back with a very small possibility of putting some more points on the board. It'll be interesting to see how they play this. Only one timeout left. And they are going to pass, and we do have a connection in the middle of the field. 10 seconds left. Ball at the UConn 48 with 10 seconds left. So either you got to make some quick passes to the outside or go for the end zone. Do not check down, and he's just waiting way too long. And he's... Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this game sits there for what, 10 seconds in the pocket and then ends up taking a sack and fumbling. Oh yeah. Wow, that's abysmal. 72 yards of offense. 4 yards of play. 1 third down conversion. That is ugly. So a couple decent plays, like that play right there was decent. Scooter Page with the catch. I don't know. We'll see what comes out. Well, hopefully Jordy got a bug in their ear during the halftime speech, because that was a very, very bad performance in the first half. So let's see if the Phoenix can put a drive together here. Oh, Tyson looks like he's juiced. Give him the ball. O'Neal back to pass, and he finds Scooter Page. Looks like a gain of about 15. Moving the ball so we don't have a 3-and-out, so that's good. Come on. O'Neal gets out of the pocket. He's running up the middle. Picks up another 15. Actually, that was almost 20. So first down on the UConn 42. Coleman in motion. O'Neal looking. Run the ball. Vincent Carroll Jackson with the sack. I just find it hilarious that a dual threat sits in the pocket for over 5 seconds and doesn't decide to run. Scooter Page with the catch. Gets it down, 3rd and 1. Looks like O'Neal's going to try the sneak here. And he barely got it. Tyson gets the corner, but he's met by 2 guys and loses a yard on the carry. Let's do some zone reads up the middle, guys. Come on. O'Neal finds his man. We're down to another 3rd and 1. Tyson gets the ball. He's got a hole. He's making some jukes, making guys move. Or making guys miss. He's doing the moving. First down and 10 from the 10.5 yard line. Pass out to the wing. Pickup of 3. Give it to Tyson. We got an RPO. Oh, I thought he was going to have a hole there. So we got 3rd and 6 from the 6. Phoenix has got to get a touchdown here. Williamson in motion. O'Neal looking in the middle. He's got him. Foreman with the catch for the touchdown. That was a little nerve-wracking. I thought he was going to get sacked there. Javion Foreman. PAT pending. We might have a tie ball game, and we do. So the Phoenix is tied with UConn now, 10-10. So we're seeing some life here in the second half, so that's a good sign. Now, our defense has been playing relatively decent. So let's see if they can hold up their end now. short pickup there, 2nd and 7. We got a run. Decent fill there. And hold them to a couple yards. It's 3rd and 3. And QB overthrows his man on the outside. And UConn's going to punt the ball back. So that's huge. That is a good start to the second half. So the Phoenix get the ball back, starting at their own 32-yard line. And let's see if they have it rolling now. Blitz coming. Picks up. And O'Neal just overthrows his man. Hand off to Tyson. Picks up 5. We got a 3rd and 5. Blitz is coming. O'Neal gets it out. Gets his man. Williamson with the catch on the outside. Gets the first down. And we're moving on to the 4th quarter. All tied up, 10-10. Georgia, Oregon, Clemson, Penn State. Usual suspects. Saw Tulane in there. Did they make it into the top 10? So the Phoenix come back out here. 1st and 10 at their own 48. Oh, I should have ran that, O'Neal. You would have had a lot more yardage than that. Scooter Page with the catch. She's got 5 for 55 on the day. Not too bad. Little swing out to Tyson. Oh, and he runs right into the blocker. So we got 3rd and 1. Ooh, hand off to the bruiser. And he pounds it down. And picks up quite a few. So 1st and 10 from the 32. Tyson again gets bottled up in the middle. Tried bouncing it out, and he's hurt. I got to remember to check his wear and tear and see what he's at. I think he's dinged. He's been knocked out a couple times today. Oh. Was that same tight end? That's 2 drops on the day. Middle of the field wide open. Pick, is that Foreman? Nice catch. So the Phoenix are in field goal range for sure now. Nice little flip out. RPO. Foreman picks up 8. So we got a 2nd and 2. With a draw that gets nothing. Third and 2. What's the Phoenix going to do here? Oop, hands it off. Tyson's back in the game. That's good to see. And he makes a little spin move and picks up what he needs. And we got a 1st and goal from the 6. So it looks like Phoenix is going to be content here to burn some clock, run some plays, and there's a counter and pickup of 1. So now we're 3rd and goal from the 4.5. They're going to pass. O'Neal finds the middle, and that's a touchdown. Looks like UConn was on an all-out blitz there. They thought that there was going to be a run, and Gunderson catches the ball for a touchdown, and pending PAT, the Phoenix can go up 7 on the road against UConn, looking for win number 7 on the season. Kick is up and good. So 17-10, 3:47 left. UConn picks up 2 on the run. Go ahead, run the ball. Like to see that. First down. That's weak. Come on, D. Get a sack or a turnover. Oof. 2 incompletions in a row, 3rd and 10. You know what's coming. You all know what's coming. And 3rd and auto. Right on cue. Ooh. That would have been a perfect opportunity to jump in front of that and pick it. Yeah, we got guys right on these guys and they're still catching it. Yes, Grueller, I agree. Finish them. And no pressure because we're only rushing 3. Oh, we got some good D. That was Darius Jones in coverage, knocking the ball down. Oh, middle wide open. 3rd and auto. Big shocker. So, minute 49 left. Oh, we hit. He caught that. Huh. Wow. Their quarterback was going to get decapitated. There we go. Cole's making a play on the outside. Nice to see. Loss of 5 on the play. Come on, guys. Who's going to make a play? We need a guy to make a play. It's a good job keeping him in front of you. 3rd and 11. Any bets here? Any bets? Is it going to be a 3rd auto? No. Throws it in the dirt. Good to see. But they're going for it on 4th down, obviously, because they're losing. So this could be a 4th and auto. And it is. Oh, the drama. EA, you are so fun with your drama. So 1st and 10, 48 seconds. UConn only has 1 timeout, lofts it to the corner, and the defender gets there just in time to knock it down. Handoff, oh my God. Wide open up the middle. And UConn calls the timeout. 38 seconds left, 1st and goal from the 3. So they try running it, and they get stuffed. Oh, fumble. Get on the ball. Phoenix has it. Excuse me. Phoenix gets the play. Who made the fumble? Darius Jones recovered it. Actually, Darius Jones might have been the one that caused the fumble too. Why are we not kneeling it? Game's over. Am I missing something? What, were they scared he was going to kneel it in the end zone for a safety? I don't understand what that was. That freaked me out though, because that's perfect time for a fumble to happen. Wow. And there you go. Green Bay is on a 3-game winning streak to finish the season. And not very impressive stats, to say the least, but 3 wins. So that's huge. Green Bay finishes, well, the season's not over. With 7 wins, I think we're pretty much guaranteed a bowl invite. Let's look at the stats quick here. I mean, they were pretty abysmal. 14 first downs to 17, 226 total offense. Only 46 total plays because we can't keep drives going. 102 rushing yards, that's okay. But yeah, yards per pass, 5.6. I mean, I guess it was higher than theirs, but 9 for 12 on third down conversions. That was huge. And no turnovers, and we barely won, and we got 2 turnovers. So, it's a win. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a win. O'Neal, 16 and 22 for 124. 72% completion, which is good. And 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tyson, 10 for 50, which is, you know, I'll take it. It's not great. Oh, he is a junior. Good. So we do have him back next year unless he tries to transfer on us. I don't think, does he have, I don't know what his deal breaker is. Hopefully he doesn't transfer. So Cameron Teague was our backup that was in there, contact seeker. And he had 8 carries for 30 yards and did, I would say, a serviceable fill-in job. Scooter Page, 5 for 55. Foreman, 3 for 27 and a touchdown. Williamson, 3 for 21. And Clay Peaks, or the CJ Peaks, my bad. CJ Peaks, 2 for 14. And Gunderson was 1 for 4. And 1 for 4 with a touch. Yeah, McLawler, you might be looking for a job, buddy. 1 catch for 1 yard and 2 drops. And you had 2 big drops, actually, that I am not happy about at all. Tosh Coles had a game. 15 tackles, 2 TFLs, 1 interception. Yeah. 56-yard return that helped set him up for a field goal at least. And then Darius Jones, 7 tackles, 1 TFL, and had the game-sealing fumble force. And, oh, he didn't get the recovery. Townsend got the recovery. But Darius Jones did cause the fumble. So he had a heck of a game. He's been filling in nicely so far with Freeman being out. So him and Coles have really stepped up together as a unit in the middle and solidified that. So that's been good to see. So yeah, so okay, let's get through this week. I want to see what happens with the other MAC teams. Like I said, we need some weird stuff to happen. Need some weird stuff to happen to possibly have a chance to get in, which is like slim to none. So if we make it in, which I believe we didn't, because I think we would have gotten the little fun screen. Let's take a look. Conference standings. Who got in? So we knew Miami was in for sure, and Toledo needed to lose, and they didn't. Because if Toledo would have lost, that would have been a 3-way tie. Toledo, Ohio, Akron, and us. And Green Bay beat Akron. Green Bay lost to Ohio. and Green Bay beat Toledo, so Ohio would have got in anyways. So it wouldn't have mattered. Ohio would have needed to lose their game. So, but 7-5 on the season. I'm digging it. We got this team going in the right direction, and that's all that matters for now. Now, whether that's a consideration of the low overall and EA's bad coding that lets low overall teams win more than they probably should, I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out once we start getting that overall up, because obviously it's going to go up from here. And didn't see anything on recruits, so we didn't get anybody signed, it sounds like. Got a lot of close ones here. Oof. Looks like Oklahoma is going hard after Mr. Looper now. So I don't think there's a chance in heck that we can. Oh man, I don't even know if I want to waste anything. I don't think there's a chance we can get them if Oklahoma's going after them. As you can tell, I can't remember which one's better, purple or the blue pipeline, but I think it's purple's the best, right? I don't know what the blue one is supposed to be, because it would be gold, because you got gold, silver, bronze, purple's platinum, obviously, and I don't know what the blue is. Is that like a hometown thing, maybe? Let's see if there's somebody else we can go after, because I have a feeling we're not gonna get him at all. And so we seem to be moving on. So this is a guy I threw on my board, but it looks like Cincinnati's going after him, so I don't think we're gonna have a shot with this one at all. So we'll take him off our board. Looks like OSU's going after Mr. Coffee. Yeah, we're never going to get him, so we're going to take him off. So here, Mr. Von Hodges from Iowa. We seem to be the only one. And he's actually the same position, which is great. So I'm just going to put him on the board, and I'm just going to move this guy down for now. We'll let him stay on the board. I'll see if Oklahoma backs off, but I highly doubt they're going to. And yeah, we'll go from there. If we go to scores and schedules, is it going to have the championship games on here yet? So Navy ranked 23rd takes on Army, and oh yes, we do. So we got Duke versus Clemson. We got Navy versus Tulane. Baylor versus Texas Tech. Nebraska versus Oregon. Nebraska, huh? Wow. Okay. Sam Houston versus Delaware. Delaware making it in the first season in Conference USA and in the FBS. Makes it to a conference championship. Very interesting. Toledo, Miami, as we said before. Number 20, Hawaii versus number 17, San Jose State. And then Oregon State versus Boise in the Pac-12. Texas A&M versus Georgia in the SEC. And App State versus Southern Miss in the Sun Belt. So, yeah, so we got some decent records on some of these teams. Georgia's 13-0, or 12-0, sorry. Boise's 10-2. Toledo 10-2, Nebraska 10-2, Oregon's 12-0, Texas Tech is 12-0, Tulane is 11-1, and Clemson's 12-0. So there's some of the usual suspects just tearing it up in here. So since we're not in the conference champion, what's the Heisman watch? I don't think we've looked at this. Who's leading it? Byron Brown from USF. Interesting. He's leading the Heisman voting, huh? But he got hurt. So I wonder if that's going to hurt him. And then you got Dante Moore from Oregon, Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, Tucker Gleason from Toledo. Look at that. I told you he was a good quarterback. He's on the Heisman, and then Trinidad Chambliss from Ole Miss. So what's the CF? I don't want top 25. I want the bracket. I want to see what the bracket looks like right now. Because Tulane's probably in. Yep. Well, Boise's in there. Wow. So they got Penn State number 4. Obviously, that's not going to happen because Penn State's not even in the Big Ten championship game. So I would assume they're going to fall down. You got Indiana, Nebraska. Wow, it's Big Ten heavy. 4 Big Ten teams. But I guess, see now, like Baylor's not in here. Baylor's playing in the, but Iowa State's ahead of them somehow. Yeah, I don't understand how these rankings work, but it is what it is, I guess. And let's take a look at the awards. Pretty sure we don't have any awards. Byron Brown. Wow, he must have had a really stellar season. See, look at Alonzo Burnett's in there. See, they knew something. I would be amazed if we have anybody on any of these because we just do not have the stats. You know, like some of these I'm looking at, and I just know for a fact we're not going to have anybody on. Like Outland Trophy, I guarantee we don't have a guy in there. Tight end, nope. Jordy did not make it into the Broyles conversation, unfortunately. Ooh, I gotta go back. There's a who's from Wisconsin's on the butt kiss. Christian Allegro, huh? He must have had a really good season. Groza, no. Ray Guy, Jet Award. We're not gonna have anybody, right? No. Sean Alexander Award, no. So Mr. O'Neill didn't even make the Sean Alexander Award. That's what I was trying to shoot for with him. I figured he wouldn't make it though. So let's look at bowl projections. Where are we projected? Are we in here? I hope we're in here. Oh, predicted to play Troy in the Venture Bowl, 68 Ventures Bowl. That's a game we can maybe win. We might get a bowl victory in year 1. That'd be huge. I wanted to check injury report. Is our guy back yet? So, is Chase Freeman, like we talked about before, throwing rotator cuff, he's still at 16 weeks. Kalen Franklin, our right tackle, he'll be back. Excuse me. He'll be back for our bowl game, so that's huge. He's a good lineman. He should be back. He should be back for our bowl game. I can get him back in. Yeah. There's nothing else I need to do this week, so why don't we advance? And we'll take a look. Well, it's Army-Navy week, so now we're going to go into championship week. And top stories. We don't need to look at any of that. And we have contract extended. So Jordy has got a contract extension, a 1-year contract. Huh. Really? You're only renewing it for 1 year? Holy crap. We might be getting fired from this job if we can't make things happen. Wow. Job security hot seat. We went 7-5. What's going on here? This is Jordy Nelson. He's a Green Bay boy, and you're putting him on the hot seat? So we're signing the contract just because we can. Jordy is hired and contract extended for 1 more season. I'm kind of shocked that's only a one year deal. I don't know what they're expecting. And there we go. Strong safety Joshua Castillo has committed to the Green Bay Phoenix. Will outside linebacker Marcus Crouch from De Pere, Wisconsin, right down the road, is has committed to Green Bay. So we got 2 more recruits, and Byron Brown wins the Heisman. That's shocking. And the Green Bay Phoenix have been invited to the 68 Ventures Bowl, and they will be playing against Troy, the Troy Trojans. So yeah, this is definitely a game that we could win. So, which do I want to look at first? Just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to look at the job offers. We're not taking a different job, at least not now. I want this rebuild to go for quite a long time before I even think about jumping ship. So, but I'm just curious. We actually must have got an offer. And look at that. 1 season in, and Jordy Nelson gets an offer to be the head coach of UAB. And in a perfect simulation of this, if I was doing something where I was actually trying to progress as fast as I could through the game, UAB is definitely a team I would take. I love their unis. I like the down south. They're in the American Conference, which is very winnable, and you can get some really good recruits down there in Alabama. So that would be and it's a head coach position. So I would, in a heartbeat, I would take that position without any thought about it. But since this is a rebuild, a team builder rebuild, we're sticking with Green Bay for the extended period of time here until we decide that we want to move something out. So, woof. So it looks like Mr. Kalen DeBoer was fired from Alabama. So you know what that means, people. Dabo is going to be there in 2 seconds. Hugh Freeze was fired. And actually, let's go to head coach. Really, Mike Norvell was fired from Florida State. Willie Fritz retired from Houston. PJ Fleck was fired from Minnesota. Jonathan Smith was fired from Michigan State. Sharon Moore was fired from Michigan. And the rest of the TCU, Sonny Dykes was decided to go pro, actually. He did not get fired. He decided to go pro. Kyle Whittingham retired, which is, I guess it could happen. Jed Fish was fired from Washington. And Ryan Bird was fired from Missouri State. So that would suck, huh? Oh, here's your invite to the FBS. You get 1 season. Yeah, you guys went 2-10. We're gonna move. We're gonna move on. Thanks for coming. So Alabama was 7-5. What was Auburn? 5-7. Florida State 5-7. What was Michigan? Michigan 8-4. Really, 8-4, and you get fired, huh? That's rough. That is rough. So yeah, so there's some big name positions out there, and let's jump into the National Signing Day and take a look at our recruits that we got in here. I'm just gonna sort this out nice and clean, and we got 6 guys on the board yet. Yep, Mr. Looper locked this out. I knew that was gonna happen, so that's not a big deal. So let's take a look and see what we got for dev traits. And look at that. Our first signing ever at Green Bay was Johnny Cash, and he is a star dev trait. Not bad. First guy we bring in, we get a star dev. That is nice. His stats are, they're okay. Team player. I wonder what his team player. I wonder if that means he can play cornerback a little. 6'2", 198. He could be a good cornerback too. Maybe we got our first double time guy. We could play him on offense and defense. That'd be cool. So that's good. That's good. I was worried we were going to get nothing, but I could actually not look at anybody else right now, and I'd just be happy. We got 1 star. I'm happy about that in our first season of just trying to get recruits. Mr. Emmanuel Faust, who was a gem, Mike linebacker, is an impact. So we're 2 for 2 on dev traits. 3 for 3, Tremaine Coleman, who's a right tackle, is an impact. Mr. Kegler, a left tackle, impact. So we're 4 for 4 on dev traits. And then our cornerback, who I was super happy to get because I thought with his 93 acceleration, he'd be a really good cornerback for us. He's a normal dev, unfortunately, but that's okay. I shouldn't have said anything. Cameron Lewis, tight end, normal dev. Anthony Tall, D tackle, normal dev. Cornell Abermary, Mike linebacker, normal dev. And Dylan Kane, a gem halfback, elusive bruiser with a star dev trait. So we got another star dev. So we got 2 star devs. So we got 2 guys that we can easily, and a wide receiver and halfback too. That's pretty nice. That we can make the focal point of this offense moving forward. So we got some help for O'Neal. That's good to know. Terrell Bibbs, free safety, impact. Trent Harris, athlete thumper. So he's a outside line or a linebacker, probably middle, impact. And we got David Bartow, another Mike linebacker, normal. And Joshua Castillo, a strong safety, who is a star dev. We have 3 star devs. I have to say, this is a great recruiting class. I was not expecting to hit on 3 stars. I was expecting 5 or 6 impacts, and I was going to be happy with that. But we hit 3 stars. That's awesome. And our last one is Marcus Crouch, Will linebacker with normal dev. So we do have, obviously, we still have 6 guys here in the mix, which I think I would be shocked if we don't pull these 6 in. Mr. Keslak might, no, we should be safe with him. And then Jason Spears here. I think we'll get all these guys, probably. And it'll be interesting now to see if we're going to have any transfers that are interested. I honestly, this bowl game might make a big difference on that. I would think if we win it, if we win this bowl game, I would expect that to help. So what are we at here? So Troy's got better stats than us in everything, of course. And Trey Taylor, wide receiver, 14 touchdowns. So they have a really good wide receiver. And obviously, overall wise, they're better than us. So, Heisman winner. All Americans. I want to see if we got anybody conference-wise. Obviously, nationally, we didn't get anybody. That's without a doubt. I mean, I don't even know why I'm looking at... I don't even know why I'm looking at this. So look at Toledo. They had a couple guys on there. So that's second team freshman. Could we get anybody freshman? I doubt it. Darius Jones. No, he couldn't make it either. Okay, so let's look at the MAC. Let's see if we could get any MAC guys on here. Okay, Keontae Tyson made it. Brand exposure. We have a B-. He needs a B. Oh, no. Don't transfer, Keontae. Please don't transfer. So we got him, and we got Taj Coles made it. And we have a deal breaker with him too, so he's probably going to be gone. Great. Another All-American we're going to lose. And that's first team. Second team, do we get anybody on here? Darius Jones, maybe? Nope. No, we got nobody on second team. Freshman? Deontay O'Neal didn't even make freshman. That's kind of sad. I was pushing for it because I thought he'd get it. Darius Jones made freshman All-American, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure his proximity. Yeah, this stupid game, proximity to home. You can't change hometowns and stuff in Team Builder at all. So when I made Darius, I couldn't put him in Wisconsin, so he's got a bad proximity to home, and he might transfer as well, and that would really suck. So all our All-Americans possibly could transfer, and that would be very, very sad. Oh, very, very sad. So, I'm gonna wait. I'll be streaming again on Tuesday, 9 o'clock Central Time, and we're gonna go through. We'll play the bowl game, and we'll hopefully get a win, and we can push Green Bay to 8-5 on the season. And I'll probably go through the first couple steps through off season. We'll go to the portal. We'll see how many teams or how many players we can get interested in us, and see if we can pull anybody in. I'm probably not going to keep. We'll only do that for a little bit. I don't want to keep you guys going through that because that'll take me a while to figure out who I'm going to actually go after and do that stuff. I'll do that off camera, and we'll come back after that, and then we can go through training and all that fun stuff up to the next season, and get season two rolling, as Mr. Jordy Nelson was extended for one more year at Green Bay. So that's good to hear. We didn't get fired. Goal number 1 has been accomplished. Do not get fired in season 1. Goal number 2 was to make a bowl, and we hit that goal too. So I'd say next one is, I guess, get a bowl win, and then next year is going to be trying to get to a MAC championship game, and those are I think attainable goals after seeing what we could do this year. So our team's only going to get better next year, and we got 3-star devs coming in, freshman recruits to help. So that's awesome to see. Thank you very much for joining. And if you guys ever have any comments or anything like that, don't be afraid to leave me anything. Remember, as I've told you guys before, I am saving all these videos over to YouTube, so you can go and watch them there anytime you want. I got a playlist. You can watch it front to back, all that fun stuff. So, and if you guys want to drop comments there, you can also find me and Discord at Burley Dad Gaming. So if you want to join, please join. We're going to talk about random stuff. And I get a little bit more into some of the details of the games, and share some of the artwork and stuff that I do for thumbnails and all that kind of fun stuff. I really like doing those kinds of things, and trying to bring this dynasty to life. So if you got anything, stop in there, leave some comments. I'll get back to you. And that's all we got for this stream. And next stream on Tuesday, we'll be in Bowl Week 1, playing against the Troy Trojans and seeing if we can get the first bowl victory in Green Bay history. So thanks for joining. Take care and have a good night.